Hello everybody, Ian back with another video. Today is just kind of what I've been reading currently. So let's get right into it. And then I also have I went to the library and picked up some books that I had on hold for a few weeks, and they finally came in. So I'm going to show you those that I'm going to read here in the next few weeks, I guess. Reading's been kind of slow. I'm in a big book right now called The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding. It's a big 700-page book. I'm reading it on the Kindle though, and it's a slow process when you're reading that type of that thick book, big thick fantasy book, trying to get all the information. I don't have the slam bang action novels that I've been reading, and I can get in them and get in and get out kind of thing. Read them in 2 days. So that's why I don't have too much reading progress, like finishing book wise. I do have a DNF. I have two DNFs actually, and those are A Touch of Light by Thiago Abdallah. I might come back to this. I gave it 100 pages and I was still confused. And I'm at the point where in my reading journeys, I just got too much stuff I want to read. And if the book's not hitting me at 100 pages, I'm just going to probably just give it up. So I am throwing in the towel for that. And then I did DNF more out of just pure frustration. I shouldn't say I read half of it. I read half of it. The Quiet Mind by Clemente Michelon. The Quiet Tenet, I should say. I was listening to this, and I got to the 40% mark, and it was going good. It was good. I enjoyed it. At the 40% mark, something happened where it's just like, that's ridiculous. And I just think that now you're just, basically I described it as, you're just trying to keep the book going, just to keep the book going. Like it could have, like it's just not. I don't know. I was just infuriated because there's a point that I don't want to spoil anything. It's just that something happens at the 40% mark of the book where you're just like, all right, well now you're just keeping the story just because you want to keep talking and just. I don't know. I was pretty like Jesus. So yeah. All right, what am I in the middle of? Like I said, I'm in the middle of Ember Blade. Harry Turtledove, World War in the Balance. This is a little slow going. A lot of information, a lot of characters are being thrown at you. But we're powering through. Really enjoying this right now. This is Chris Mullen, Deadland, a Cass Callahan series. I got this book. I met the author. I got it autographed at the Tucson Festival of Books 2026. I went in March. Met a few authors. I think I showed those videos. I showed off those books. But I'm really enjoying this. I think there's 5 more of this series, so I'm looking forward to getting more of these books. All right, for the 2 that I have picked up, I've got 37 by Jeremy Robinson. Jeremy Robinson, for me, a very hit or miss author. Some of his books are some of the top books I've ever read. I loved Second World, which is like an alternate history. Basically, the Nazis kind of come to power and stuff like that and win the war, and it's just about the revolution and stuff like that. If I remember, it was a long time. I read it back in high school, but I remember I loved it. Then he's also got the chess team thrillers, which hit and miss, but some of them are amazing. This one is one of his newer books. He writes a lot. If you follow him on social media, he is pounding out books constantly. This one is kind of a mix, I guess, from what I've gathered. And what interests me is a UFO thriller with a mystery, a serial killer mystery, like a whodunit, I guess, thrown in, kind of mixed together. Interesting premise. And then the last book I've got to show you is a book called Ironbound by Andrew Givler. Book 1 of Ironbound. I got this because I stumbled across a Reddit thread, and they said that if you loved Red Rising, which I do, give this one just a shot. That's all I need to know. I picked it up from the library. Kind of the same thing. Not the same thing, I guess, but very similar from the sounds of it. So I'm going to give that a go. I believe there are 4 books in that series. I know there's 3 are out. I'm not sure if the 4th one is out. Even if it is 4, I'm not sure. I thought there was 4. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.